This is the vlog for December 6th, 2018, and I hope the title isn't misleading, but today I'm going to be talking about blisters and Thai food. First of all, the blisters. Given the weather this week has been spectacularly sunny, although very, very cold, I have gone on walks every single day. I think even on Sunday. It may not have on Sunday. It may not have been until Monday. But one of the side effects of that is that my feet have gotten progressively more prone to blistering, especially on my pinky toe. On my right foot right now is when I'm sort of rubbing against the bedpost behind the laptop. I really like walking, but I have to temper that with what my body is capable of doing. And after I got these shoes, I walked every day for a week and gave myself pretty nasty blisters because the first day I'd walked in them, I had not laced them up properly and tightly enough, and I just killed my feet. And then I did not give my feet time to heal afterwards, which is sort of what the situation is now. Although I think this time the reason I got blisters, and they started showing up yesterday, is because I was wearing socks that I had already worn the previous day. Did my laundry today. But the forecast next week is for rain all week. That doesn't mean there won't be time to take walks. It just means that I have to be more careful about them and look harder for them. And it also could mean that it would be very cold because the temperature isn't supposed to warm up that much. And that makes sense. We're coming right up to the winter solstice, and it's going to be the coldest time of the year. January is always the coldest month of the year in this area. I got earmuffs yesterday. $18 earmuffs that were like green wool, which isn't to say the wool was green, is that it's like the equivalent of free range organic NGO knitting at Whole Foods. They were $18. I thought they were $8. That was why I grabbed them, and then rung them up and realized there was one on the tag that I had not seen. And while they kept my ears warm, they made it obvious to me how cold my cheeks and nose got, which sort of, what's the point? If I'm just going to notice another part of me that's cold, eventually I'm going to have my whole head wrapped like this, and I won't be able to see where I'm going. Okay, but Thai food. Philip decided it was a good time to go out for drinks since we haven't had drinks for like 3 weeks now. And so I said, sure. Except it's gotten so busy on Thursday night at Malt and Vine that we both sort of independently said, let's see about doing something else. I had suggested lunch, although his lunch is only 45 minutes long. And he said, well, why don't we go to a restaurant after work? I said, cool. And he said, so how about Thai ginger at the Redmond Town Center? I said, yeah. I haven't had Thai food in a while. And there was a Thai place in D.C. This is frustrating, but I walked past it a whole bunch, and both of the times that I actually intended to go in and have a meal, one was dinner on the one day of the week that they were closed, which I think was Monday. Might have been Monday or Tuesday. No, I think it was Monday, because I think it was after I did my walk around the National Mall. And then the next time I tried to go down there was day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. I figured, why not? But that was at lunchtime, and they were closed until like 3 in the afternoon to give them time to do their Thanksgiving whatever. Probably shopping, actually, for Black Friday. But so I didn't get a chance to get Thai, but it put me in the mood for Thai, which is probably the most important thing. So when Philip mentioned Thai ginger, I leapt at the chance. It's sort of weird. Thai ginger has been down at the Redmond Town Center probably 20 years, maybe at least a decade. But I've never gone. Actually, it's probably not been 20 years because I think there used to be an Indian place in that space. I could be wrong. But they're great. I loved the decor. They had this whole gazebo or something. That's what Philip called it. 4 posts and a low roof that actually fit in the room under the ceiling. Gave it this sort of festive air. And Thai art and decor is just really cool. It's really intricate. And I've always, caught myself sort of staring at it in awe. But the food itself was great. I haven't had Penang curry in a long time. At least not in a nice sit-down restaurant. We got it ordered out to us when we were doing overtime on my last project at Nintendo, which is definitely not the same thing, especially since it didn't have any rice. That was a mistake. But mine had rice tonight. It does not quite have enough rice to get all of that wonderful sauce, so I had to eat the remainder of it on my plate with a spoon. But it was so good. It was I usually get two star spicy, basically too spicy. Not too spicy, but too spicy. And this time it almost felt like I could go higher. So I'm considering getting 3 the next time I go, and I do intend to go again. But I'm sure I could get myself in trouble. I don't have the best tolerance for spicy stuff. So I might end up... But the other thing we had, Singa beer. Singa beer is this beer that is actually Thai beer, and it was really good. And Philip is like, oh, don't get too excited. It's like the Budweiser of Thai beer. And I was like, Budweiser is just dirty water with beer flavoring. I'm not kidding when I say this. It is the LaCroix of beer. It is like someone told a beverage what beer was supposed to taste like and asked them to role play. It's just, I hate Budweiser. I can't stand it. But this was not like that. This had plenty of flavor. Even if it was a light beer, it had a lot of flavor for a light beer. And I would definitely get it if I went again. So, too spicy on the curry, 5-star review. I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.